New set of downs for him from the 46. Murray here on first down. Chased out to his right. Decent yardage picked up here before he slides down to avoid the tackle.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. From the 46. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked up by Devin Witherspoon. And he takes this one back for the pick 6. So we start our game off with a touchdown, Brock, but not on the side of the scoreboard that we were expecting.
Yeah, first drive on defense, the goal is to get off the field, maybe even flip the field with field position, but to score points yourself, that's not something they honestly considered too much. That is until he started that return, baby, and they saw things lining up perfectly for it to happen.
That one right down the middle. And the Seahawks will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. Struggling to center it. Oh, it's loose! They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Come back. Sit. Big ace.
Fresh off the pick, here's Murray. Escapes the pocket. And they touch him down. Looks to be about 4 yards short of the 6.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Throwing here, Murray. They'll get this one to Watkins. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains. They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42.
Green. Let's go. One more. Hey.
Pressure coming, it's Murray. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Whatever could go wrong for him so far certainly has. And so many times when we see a QB throw an interception early, it just starts to get in your head. That little seed of doubt, that little thought that you got to flush of, oh, what's going to happen next? Because then you hold the ball, and you hold the ball in this league, and you get sacked.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. His throw finds Marvin Harrison Jr. And he's going to go down right along the midfield stripe.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
3rd and just 2 to go. They've got a man in motion. Looking to throw on 3rd and 2. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
So on 4th down now, Blake Gillikin gets the call to punt it away for the Cardinals. And this is the first time he's been called on today. And this one is crushed. Wow, beautiful punt here. That is going to go for 60+. And not his best punt here. He drives it several yards into the end zone. That's going to lead to a touchback. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Kenneth Walker gets it for the first time. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. It's a gain of 12 there. And it sets up Seattle with 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Going to the ground again on 1st. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He's going to push one. That's grabbed inside the 30. There it is. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks pull out in front further. 13-zip. Jackson, Smith, and Jigba with a touchdown. Point after up and good for Myers. And the Seahawks drive out to an early 14-0 lead. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. They send the tight end in motion. Toward the sideline, and McBride's got it. And he crosses midfield before going out. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
I love throwing on 1st down. And when you see a 1st down pass just like that, it's taking advantage of a matchup you plan for, and you go out and execute.
Man in motion here. A quarter down, 3 more to go for these NFC West opponents. Our score, 14-0. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Back and ready now for the 2nd quarter. It's Cardinals football. They'll try to attack this deficit starting with 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Snared by the running back. Here's Trey Benson. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a Cardinals 1st down.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio, this guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
First and 10, Murray. Harrison's got it on the sideline. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
Easy. One. Ace. Big ace. Big ace.
Back to the air, Murray. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
This is Walker on second. And he'll be met near the line to limit the gain to a yard. Zaven Collins in on the tackle. Only a yard on the play. An improvement on their last one, but that brings up 3rd and 9.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
They'll throw on 3rd and long. That's brought in by White. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You're not going to last long in the National Football League if you don't convert a good chunk of your 3rd downs. Nice find there to continue the series.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10.
Side. No, lady. Right side.
Here's Darnold. On the move, headed right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up 2nd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
The lady. Real side.
Hand off to Walker from the gun. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stopped. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
And he'll be taken down, but not until he reaches that 45-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Seahawks will have a first down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Cup on the catch. And he's able to get this down to the 36. The rookie from Michigan there that time. We're at the 2-minute warning now from Seattle. The Seahawks with a chance to add to their lead. Nice spot here for the offense. It's 2nd and 1. Walker running to the right. And he's able to drive this to the 29 before the stop. He gets 6 on that play. And it sets up Seattle with first down.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Connecting on the slant. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. And even 20 yards on the play, and it awards them with a 1st and goal.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
set.
First down from the red zone. Connects with feint. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
When you see play action, do all you can to get your eyes to the tight end, because that's their bread and butter. That play action gives him time off the line, helps chip a rusher, or even helps sell that fake. And then when he releases, he gets out, he gets some leverage. He gets to that edge before the defender can cover him.
Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal.
Reset.
Walker has nothing on that run. They stand strong and stop him at the 2.
Well, you get a little bit closer, but you can feel the pressure starting to mount. Unless you're committed to playing 4 downs here, this becomes a critical third down call.
Buckle up. It's third and goal.
Here we go. Set. Set.
They'll try to run it with Walker. And he's brought down for a loss. The Cardinals deciding to use the first of their 3 timeouts. Jason Myers out there now to try and field goal for the Seahawks on 4th down. This is a chip shot from the left hash. Myers' kick is good. And that will add to their score.
In that close, kicks have to be automatic. That won't stop the head coach, though, from holding his breath for a couple seconds until he sees it's up and good.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Here's Greg Dortch with the return. Return's looking good so far. A nice return, but what a hit we had at the end of it.
Go.
The clock reads 24 seconds now as the final drive of this half begins.
Hey, Ace, Ace. That's one.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. It's incomplete. Should have been a catch downfield, but off his hands and to the ground it goes. That one intended for Trey McBride. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down.
Hey.
From the gun, it's Murray. Left side into the hands of McBride. And he's going to get this up close to the 40 before going out.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
Murray to throw here on 3rd. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left. Marvin Harrison Jr., the intended target. And that'll bring up 4th and 3. Punt team is on now, and they get this away. And he's out of bounds. Not the return that he had drawn up. No way, and actually loses yards. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime.
Reset. Reset.
First play of the drive. Here's Walker. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the 3rd quarter. All set now for the kickoff. Ryland with the honors. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Reset. Reset.
They're going play action. Buys time, rolling right. Fits it through the middle. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
You know, Kay, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
Tough one to retain through that hit. So it's second down coming up. Working across the middle, Brock, it is tough for anybody to make plays through all that mess, even when you're the biggest and baddest pass catcher on the roster.
But as a tight end, you're going to be disappointed because that's what you're paid to do. It's one thing for those undersized receivers you talk about. It's another one for these big tight ends. You are paid to make that catch through contact, and he couldn't do it.
Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7.
Reset. Reset.
To throw, here's Darnold. That's caught for the first. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks grow the lead coming out of halftime. Kenneth Walker, the touchdown. Well, this machine has been firing on all cylinders this game, partner. And it continues firing as that lead grows yet again.
And those who've tried to get in the way of that machine you're talking about, namely the defense, well, they've paid the price over and over and over again.
Myers gets the point after to go. And the Seahawks make it a 24-point ball game.